All right, folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. There are certain things in this world that are about just as predictable as my hair. As time goes on, it erodes in value, right? Due to you all blowing up my email and patrons wanting me to at least discuss it, today we're going to have a discussion on Lorcana. And of course, I would like to congratulate Lorcana and to joining the world of Amazon dumps and selling direct to the public and fracturing the trust and the future direction of the entire card game. And I'm not here to brag, I'm not here to tell you something crappy, I'm not here to really say I told you so. I just want to report what's going on with you all. I have no skin in the game. I love Disney. I live in Florida. I've been to, Magic Kingdom, Disney World many times. And, I live in Florida. What do you expect? So I really am a huge fan of Disney, but I am not a fan of the Lorcana card game based on the management that it is assigned to run a collectible card game. So, if you've been living under a rock, obviously we know the history of Amazon dumps and Magic the Gathering. Essentially, the term Amazon dump came from Dr. Cox and Cynthia Philip Morris Williams from a few years ago during the 2-year bear market in Magic the Gathering. They had so much sale inventory, and as Hasbro's stock was collapsing and the company was in trouble, well, they turned to Amazon to unload, or attempt to unload, massive amounts of overprinted Magic the Gathering sealed product, causing substantial damage to the market, putting LGSs out of business, and pretty much causing incredible amounts of people, collectors and evil investors, to leave the market of Magic the Gathering forever, for life. That was it. It was a substantial damaging to the brand and image. Wall Street, Bank of America, financial analysts with Hasbro stock were downgrading, claiming they were killing Golden Goose and pretty much just destroying their own brand because of bad management. So again, fast forward to 2024, all that's come to an end, and Magic the Gathering has turned a major corner, and now we're all arguing, are they being too strict? But Magic is doing very well, and the print run reductions and the tightening of the ship and making collectible cards, well, collectible has been very successful for Magic. Now, so we want to jump over to Lorcana. So just want to give you guys that backstory, everyone, okay? So again, congratulations to Lorcana. A lot faster than I would have ever guessed. So Lorcana, congratulations on joining the bad management. Congratulations, you get the gold crown. And you are to the point now where you have so much overprinted Lorcana that it is now being sold direct on Amazon and being sold below store distribution cost. So for example, right now, I can pretty much go on there, was it Into the Inklings, the third set or second set? I can get the second or whatever set is the third one. I don't carry it. So we have pretty much one of the, there's only like 5 sets out, I think. So we have a box of these things selling for between $96 and $98, $99. They bounced around $1 or so. Let's just say $98 a box. And of course, if you pay like an Amazon Prime credit card, you can get an extra 5% off on top of that. Well, paying mid-90s shipped for Disney Lorcana is going to be, well, you might as well, why would an LGS carry that? Why would an LGS take the risk, do play space, and try to support a brand when now the company who's making the cards is printing so many of them? They are now going direct to the market and consumer, and they are shipping pallets of these sealed products direct to Amazon, and well, they're doing fulfillment direct by Amazon to capture additional revenue and unload this unsold product. Well, when that happens, that means distribution is not really interested in taking a bunch more product, which also we can kind of backpedal into inferring also, stores are not willing to buy a lot of this product. I mean, when I was offered a pallet of Lorcana, I said no, because I don't see, like now that we've established, like Inklings is a $98 box, like I couldn't even offer that product to my patrons or even carry, I wouldn't even feel comfortable buying into that product unless it was in the 70s or 80s. Because I would have to pay $80 a box to sell it for what? 89, 90, 92, 93? Now that the company has readjusted and kind of redefined the value of their own product, the whole game has changed. Everything is completely different. And so essentially now, if you are sitting on this particular set of Disney Lorcana, you're in a serious situation here. Because now we don't know how much of this is. We don't know if, Ravensburg, we don't know if they put a pallet or two with Amazon to unload it. We don't know if they put 20, 30 pallets and there's 10, 20,000 boxes. We have no idea. But the number of boxes is irrelevant. It doesn't even matter if Amazon only sells 1 box. It doesn't even matter. The point is, it's changed the entire landscape of Lorcana boxes. Because you are now as a company who makes your own product, putting it over here, and you're lowering and you're putting the marker and the price point in the 90s for the public. So the whole Lorcana at 150 or 160 or whatever MSRP is, that's irrelevant, okay? The whole thing about everybody obsessed with Lorcana and the success in anything or how it's doing at your local store, that's fantastic. But I'm here to tell you, these are major, major warning signs for anyone who's a collector or an evil investor in the Lorcana space. Once you start going in this direction, the public will view you completely different. You cannot shake that. It will be labeled as a toxic product. It can be labeled as, oh, that was the one that was dumped. They couldn't even sell a distribution. They had to send the pallets to Amazon. It is a dangerous path. And once you get that sticker, to backpedal, to fix that image, can take multiple sets, multiple years. It's a very challenging thing to do. Like, we look at some of the Magic sets from 2021, 2020, 2022 that was overprinted. It's taking 2-3 years, and some of these are just now recovering. It can take years, okay? So again, it is an extraordinarily bearish, bad sign when you have a collectible product that is now being sold direct to the market from the company who owns it and prints it cheaper than they're willing to sell to wholesale partners. Okay? If you have a local store anywhere in the country, if you're a big box retailer, anyone, once you cross that line, you are essentially stating to the market, these things are not worth that much. We need to bring down the bar and reprice everything. It's a fucking dangerous thing, folks. And I already know the comments. Number one, people aren't going to want to make a video like this because it's not good. This isn't a positive video. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help the channel. But these are the type of things it's important to learn from. When we see actions like this, no matter who does it. Remember, for 2022 and 2023, this was what Magic did all the time. And I made constant videos and railing and complaining because the damage that they did to themselves was off the chart. Okay? And even when Magic pivoted in 2023, the end, into 2024, print run reductions, Wilds of Eldraine, Ixalan, Ravnica Remastered, Doctor Who, Fallout, Assassin's Creed, even with these pivots, the public still is trying to rebuild that credibility because of how much damage they did. And, these Lorcana fucking morons at the corporate level of Dr. Ravensburg Radical Pizza Hut, these idiots have no idea, and that reinforces what I said at the very beginning. When you put people in charge that don't have the discipline and the management and the calm, non-emotional response to handle a living, breathing organism like a card game that's a collectible item that has randomized products that relies on the secondary market to sell additional sealed pack. Well, Rudy, they're cheap. They should just be game fee. It's just a game. My local store is doing well. You're full of shit. That's great. I'll give you a free mouth hug with my ex. But I'm telling you right now, that has nothing to do with at a higher corporate level. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. If you fracture and damage the secondary market in stores who are paying $95, $99, $102, $104 for a box of Lorcana, and I can go on Amazon, use my 5% Amazon cashback credit card, and get boxes for $94 shipped, it's a big fucking problem, dude. Because now, what happens if that continues to snowball, which usually it does, because this is a big company, which means they're slow to react, they're very, Humpty Dumpty, boom, boo-doom, boo-doom, boo-doom. Whoa, what's going on? Numbers are trending the wrong way. Should we do something? Boom, boo-doom, boo-doom, boo-doom. I don't know. They're very slow to react because they're not agile. Okay, it's like okay, there's a thing on Wall Street. If you have a hard economic shift, a small cap company has the ability to make adjustments quicker. It's like the Rudys of the world, the underground basement world. I can adapt so fast. We can make changes. I can send a Patreon announcement. We're going to do this. We're cutting this off. Oh, guess what? We're going to launch all these play boxes now for Magic. Coming up, starting in August. We're going to announce the official price here. So permanent price for play boxes. Yes, including Bloomborough and everything, and Outlaws and Thunder Junction. And anyways, but the point is, I got to show it for myself. Come on, I'm sponsored by these nuts. And it's when you have a big company, there's no way. Like when there's a problem and the building's on fire, Like, it's not just, oh crap, put it out. It's, hang on, let me call middle management. Let me get approval. Hello, yes, hello, yes, middle management, we have a fire. All right, let me get the Bobs upstairs. Yeah, this is the Bobs. Yeah, we have problems. All right, we'll have a meeting next week. So you have this slow moving, eroding process of goofy idiots. And what happens is, you know, things continue to cause damage because the layers and chains of command have to run around to make the problems go away. So again, similar to other things, Lorcana, long-term health situations, this is a major red flag. And maybe someone at Lorcana or corporate level can watch this channel, no way in hell, and maybe someone can be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. If you want my advice on Disney Lorcana, and what I should never say publicly because it's bad for Rudy and my image and my own Patreon and my own business, I'll be honest with you. If they overprinted the Inklings Lorcana set and they've got an extra 100 pallets with like 30,000 boxes, I'll be straightforward with you. I would destroy the product. I'd call literally a professional company that can destroy, tax write-off document and record it and safely do it off the grid. I would destroy the product, take the tax loss as the company. That's what I would do. I would not devalue and damage my own brand. Because what happens is when you do that, the future sets are going to have lower pre-orders as all these thousands of stores who support you are going to say, well, actually, well, you know, I made a little bit of money on one of your sets, but then the set before that, I have 30 boxes over there in the room, and I'm, you know, have them at $149 a box, and all my customers said they're $90 on Amazon now, or $95 on Amazon. And yeah, so now I got to sell them for like $95.99 in credit card fees and shipping or processing or even local store. I mean, you know, I'm losing money. So now you want me to order large for your next set? No. And then you have the death spiral. To end this video, that's what creates the death spiral, okay? So when then you start having stores get solicited for the next Lorcana set and they cut their pre-orders. And then when they cut their pre-orders, Dr. Ravensburg of the Third Ball Dynasty goes, oh shit, why are we getting less pre-orders? Oh well, go ahead and print 100,000 boxes and just, you know, we only got pre-orders for 30,000. Well, take the rest of them to Amazon. And then it snowballs because now they have less pre-orders at LGSs. Now there's even more excess product. So then it amplifies again. And then these morons don't make the adjustments needed for health and stability. They make these short-term, well, I guess we're just similar to Amazon or discount it further. They don't understand the valuing in their brand and keeping stability. So this is my opinion on Lorcana. I'm going to say the same thing I said to you all at the very beginning, last month, 3 months, 6 months ago. Lorcana is a beautiful thing. The cards are great. Disney thing, I have nothing against any of it, okay? But I'm here to tell you all, just like I said before in the other 10 videos in the last year, use extreme caution if you're trying to be a collector or investor in Lorcana. If you have family who wants to open the cards, you enjoy it, and you're just flipping singles, maybe you're just opening it and you're sending singles to PCG to get graded. We still get people grading Lorcana cards. I'm not a fan of it, but people are grading Lorcana cards. It's, you know, just, I don't view it in the same category that I would view like Magic the Gathering or vintage or high-end stuff or like even Pokemon. Just please be careful with it, okay? This reinforces today, this move by the company is a huge game changer moving forward. And they're either going to do one of two things. They're either going to backpedal and be like, shit, dumping our own product and devaluing our own brand is a bad idea. Or B, they're going to lean into it and they're going to dump more, or they're going to get more aggressive as pre-orders and when they go into the death spiral. Have a beautiful day. Thank you all for watching. As always, hope you learned something.